Hi, everybody. Welcome. Great to see some familiar faces and some new ones too. You're all welcome here today. If you haven't got your space ready, you can do so now. That might mean grabbing a beverage, a drink. That might mean lighting a candle or some incense in your space. That might mean grabbing a journal. It might mean preparing your space with your cozy little nest. Or that might mean preparing your body, having a little stretch. Might mean be preparing your mind, remembering why you've chosen to be here today. Feeling into any intention that you have. And if you're new to this practice, first time or a beginner, I'd love it if you can just drop a me in the chat. And in the interests of just building a little bit of a group feel for this evening, I'd love it if you could just drop in the chat where you're tuning in from. And if you like, one word about how you're feeling at the moment. Beautiful. So we've got people from mainly UK. And we've got a whole range of people feeling tired. I'm with you on that one. It is Friday evening. People feeling grounded and settled, calm, prepared. People feeling stressed. Yeah, all of that is welcome here. So I'll just keep the space open for another minute or so, see if anyone else is joining. We've got about 15 people signed up, so I'll keep the space open for a little bit longer. And if you're ready in your space, you can just take these moments to be with yourself. Start coming into your body, start tuning into your breath. Beautiful. So, welcome everybody. I'll just talk you through what we're going to be doing this evening, or whatever time you're listening if you're on the recording. So, my name's Nikita. I'm a breath worker, facilitator, and practitioner. I've been practicing in my own practice for a long, long time now. And I started off with meditation, and that led me on this path into the mind. And then I later found somatics, which led me deeper into the body. And then with conscious connected breath, which is what we'll be doing today, I've found that it was a way of me sort of merging the two fields together and coming into a more holistic way of being. So I am based in Bristol in the UK. I have previously been traveling quite a bit, and I used to hold a lot of sessions online, but more recently, I was focusing on the ground work in the UK. I had a beautiful summer of festivals, breathwork at festivals, and yeah, now I'm just building the community and tapping into all that is to offer here in Bristol, which is Yeah, we're so blessed with so many beautiful things. And it's really lovely to see some people that I know from both sides of those communities, from the online international space and from the on the ground here in Bristol, and some new faces too. So welcome to everyone. We won't talk too much about the science of what we're doing today. We've only got an hour, so it's kind of like a bit of a taster session. And also just it's a gentle breathe. So we will be doing the conscious connected breath. And that basically is a breathing pattern where you are keeping your inhale and exhale seamless. So there's no pauses at all in your breath. Now, there are so many different types of breath work. It's kind of an umbrella term. You may have heard of things like pranayama. You may have heard of different types of meditation. You may be familiar with Wim Hof. Um, and there are many other different types of breathing. So the circular breathing that we're going to be using today is basically a pattern where the inhale and the exhale merge in together. And I like to think of it as a sort of infinity loop, or also like water. It's like this flow of water just seamlessly moving, like the ebb and the flow of the tide. So that's kind of all we're going to be doing with our practice today. We're just going to let the breath flow. So flowing in, flowing out, flowing in, flowing out. No pauses. There will be music in the background to accompany, and that's not there to dictate your speed or your process or your journey, but it's there just as a support. So I encourage you as far as possible to try and stay in the body, to try and stay with the sensations that you're feeling, and to try and just be curious about what's happening in your process and let your breath and your body guide your process. So you can choose to breathe either through the nose or the mouth. It's your choice. If you breathe through the nose, it will be more subtle and gentle. If you breathe through the mouth, it's basically just because your mouth is a larger space. So the exchange of the gases happens at a faster pace. And so you can have a different experience. Now, because you are getting a replay, there's also the option to do it more than once and to try out different things. So I encourage you to take a moment to feel into your body what feels right for you now, and to honor that. So you can also choose to sit or lie down. We recommend that you lie down just simply because it means that you can allow your body to soften and relax and surrender into the process, surrender into the journey. If you do have mobility issues, you're welcome to sit up. And I recommend that you just make sure your back is supported so that, again, you can relax and soften into the breath. Now, as I said, I'm not going to talk too much about the science today of what's actually happening in the body, but it's been scientifically proven that there are a whole host of benefits with this type of practice. And it's kind of like a science and an art to it. There's a scientific physiological process that is happening in the body, but there's also something that seems to be a bit more mystical or inexplicable in terms of what's happening in our psychology. Some people think that maybe DMT is released. Some people say that it can be reminiscent of psychedelic experiences or out of body experiences. Some people have memories or images or things like that. So I encourage you just to allow your process to happen and to just have no expectations. Now, that might be tricky considering what I've just said. I really believe, after having worked with hundreds of people now, I really believe that we get exactly what our body is ready for and exactly what our body wants for us. So everything in your body is held together by fascia, and it's kind of like this network. If you know anything about mushrooms, people talk about mycelium, which is kind of like this webbing that holds everything together. And on an energetic level, we talk about the field, which is like this unseen webbing that's kind of connecting everything together. And in our body, it's the fascia. And the fascia basically is loose or tight, depending on how you move in your body and what you're holding. And for everyone, there are places where it is tight. So when we're doing this practice, often what can happen is that the fascia might start to release what you've been holding in this place. And that might feel like body sensations. So it's very common with this breath practice that people feel tingling or energy running through their bodies. It's very common that people feel points of contraction or tightness where we are holding. As we start to breathe freely, there might be times in the past when you've held your breath and you've actually contracted or braced for an impact that has perhaps never arrived. And our body doesn't know the difference between what is actually happening and what it perceives or believes is happening. So what can sometimes happen is that we're bracing for something that never occurs. And if we don't complete that arousal cycle by letting the energy move through us, we kind of hold on to that and it gets remembered in the body. So when we breathe in this way, which is free, it's the opposite of when we hold our breath when we're feeling anxious or scared or even excited sometimes. When we start to breathe in this free way, that releasing of what we're holding on to or what's stuck starts to naturally unfold and unwind. Now, at no point in our practice are we pushing or forcing, or we're not, we don't need anything to happen. We don't necessarily need a release. We don't necessarily need anything specific to happen. So I encourage you to allow this practice to be really explorative. Basically, what that means is that when we're breathing in the body, just have a gentle curiosity of, oh, well, what's happening now? What am I feeling now? Where am I feeling this? What does that feel like? And the whole journey will be guided. So I will be prompting you throughout. And if there are times when you don't hear my voice, doesn't matter. It has been proven in science that our brainwave actually changes when we do this practice. So it's very common that people have a physiological response, but it's also common that people have an emotional response, which is the release of the things that we maybe weren't able to fully complete in our arousal cycle before. So I'm going to just share some common experiences, and it's not to dictate your experience or to scare you in any way, but just to reassure you that whatever process you have is completely normal and that it's very welcome. Whatever you're feeling is your body's way of communicating with you today. And our practice is to listen. So crying is probably one of the most common responses to this practice. Rage is also really common. Feelings of bliss and connection are also equally as common. And there are some journeys where you get all of that in one go. If you're really tired, you might fall asleep, especially if we're online and you're cozy in your own space and you feel super safe. So you might just need to rest. So I invite you to just stick with your breath and allow each breath to unfold naturally and to just see what's in that space. So with the inhale, we're creating that space. And with the exhale, we're dropping deeper into the space that we've created. So there's no effort at all. So we're not pulling in the breath like this. We're not sucking. And similarly, we're not pushing or forcing like this. We just want a nice, gentle, open mouth. And you can breathe at your own pace. So we're going to start off nice and gentle and slow, breathing through the nose. And then as we progress through our journey, you might feel that your breath changes and sort of starts to breathe you, starts to carry you. So at some point, you have to keep going. It is a little bit of work at the beginning, but once you get going, you can just let everything go and your breath will carry you. So I know that's a lot of information, but once you get going, all of that it's not important with practice of what we're doing. It's more important to just make sure that you're aware of if you're staying in the body and being present with that. The last thing I will mention are contraindications. So, if you have any contraindications, I'll read the list to you now. If you have diagnosed bipolar or schizophrenia, glaucoma or detached retina, brain or abdominal aneurysm, uncontrolled diabetes or thyroid conditions, cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, epilepsy, and pregnancy. So, if you have any of those contraindications, you can still breathe with us. We recommend that you breathe gently through the nose. So that same circular pattern, but really slow, really gentle, just in and out through the nose. And the reason for that is because what we're actually doing is when we're breathing in this way, we're activating our fight or flight, our sympathetic nervous system. And that can exasperate people who already have these conditions that I mentioned. So if you do have any of them, please breathe through the nose. And there may be times that if you, especially if you're new to this practice, there may be times where you feel something like a cramp, and it can present itself. People call it lobster claws, kind of like a cramping in the hands. It can sometimes be around the mouth as well, like a distortion, and it's called tetany. And this can happen. Basically, what we're doing when we're breathing in this way is our pH level of our blood is changing. And as a result of that change of our pH level of our blood, it can cause this sort of cramping motion. Now, as I said before, I invite you to sort of welcome everything that is happening in your experience while you're breathing. This type of work is one of the only times that we actually get to be really present in an active meditation in a way that is not demanding on us physically or in any way at all. All it requires is for you to be there in your process, to be in your body. So I invite you to stay with whatever happens. But if at any time you feel like anything is too much or you want to slow down your process, there are three things you can do. So, number one, slow down your breathing. Number two, stop breathing through the mouth and breathe through the nose. Same pattern, in and out, no pauses, but just through the nose. And the third thing you can do is you can stop doing conscious connected breath, return to your normal breathing pattern, and anything that you're feeling will subside over time. So, as I said, I know it's a lot of information, but once we get going, the only thing you need to do really is to be present. Okay, do we have any questions? All right, so I invite you to find your nest, to get cozy. We want to be relaxed, but also alert. So take your time now to settle into your space. And we will have some time for sharing at the end. So as we begin, I invite you to just allow the body to be here. To welcome in whatever's present for you right now. To give yourself permission to fully arrive into this moment. We're just breathing in and out through the nose, a natural, spontaneous breath to begin with. And if you like, you can maybe let out a sigh here. You can hum, reminding yourself that you're alive in this body, that you're here in this moment, and that it's safe to be present with whatever's happening now. And in this practice, I invite you to allow yourself to move and make sound. Allow yourself to express the sensations that you're feeling as they arise and fall away. With every exhale, letting go of any tension that you might be holding, allowing yourself to just soften, allowing the body to begin to relax. And when you feel ready, you can begin that connected breathing, dropping any pauses between the breath. Allowing the breath to be like water, coming up to meet the shore on the inhale, and gently releasing and relaxing on the exhale. There's nothing else that we need to do here. Nice, full, deep inhale. And just softening and relaxing on the exhale. Following your own pace. Trusting your own rhythms. Learning to listen within. Nice, full, deep inhales. Soft, gentle exhales. Listening to the rhythm within. Remembering that you can move if you need to, that you can make sound. Remembering that you're alive in this body and fully present here in this moment. Keeping your breathing nice and full and deep, No pauses, allowing the inhale and exhale to seamlessly merge so that the breath flows through the entire body system. Remembering that you can place your hands on the body, give yourself any touch. Remembering that it's safe to breathe. That you can allow yourself to be held here. Letting your weight rest against the floor. And just keeping your breathing connected. Deep, full inhales into the bottom of the belly. And just gently relaxing on the exhale. And no matter what you're feeling, trusting. Trusting in the messages of the body, in the communication. Receiving what's meant for you in this moment. Always returning to what's happening in the body in this moment. Noticing where you feel any sensations. Maybe there's tightness. Maybe there's expansion. Maybe there's tingling. Maybe there's numbness. We're always keeping our breath connected. Traveling along this path of time with our breath. In and out. Out. Rising to meet whatever's present in this moment with your breath. With every inhale, awakening within, coming to meet the moment. With every exhale, dropping in just a little deeper. dropping down into the space we create with the body. Letting the energy move through the body to be expressed. Allowing yourself to find a rhythm with your breath. Just going to keep going with this seamless, soft and easy breathing. In and out, out and in. Let the breath take up space. Let the body feel free to be as it wishes. Letting the breath move through the system. Every inhale is aliveness. Every exhale coming in a little closer to this moment. What's arising? What's falling away with this breath? No attachment to anything, staying or leaving. Just staying present with any feelings in the body. Letting the breath guide the way. Deep, full breathing, no pauses. yourself be curious about this moment, softening and relaxing into the breath. Listening a little deeper to the subtle cues of the body. What's here now for you in this space? In the space that we create with our inhale. Giving all the emotion, all the sensation back into the breath. Letting your process be enough exactly as it is. Not needing it to be any more or any less. We're just going to stay here for a little while longer. Deep, full inhale, soft exhale. Letting the body move, letting yourself make sound. Remembering that you know how to support your needs. Every inhale, embracing the aliveness. The gift of life with every breath. The choice to breathe with every inhale. Let that be enough in this moment. Dropping away with the exhale. Coming in deeper to meet yourself in these moments, to receive your own vibration, receiving the medicine that is you. With all its different forms, facets, and versions. Letting the breath help you embrace it all. Welcoming in the unchanging truth of who you are. However that may show up in each and every moment. Letting go of that breathing pattern now. Returning to a natural inhale and exhale through the nose. Allowing yourself to receive, to replenish, to renew. There's nothing that you need to do. There's no one that you need to be. Your presence is more than enough. Give yourself the gift of your presence. The magic and the medicine of your own loving awareness. to give yourself a hug or any loving touch, know that you can do that at any time. Returning to love. Trusting that you can give yourself what you need. It's safe to feel. Safe to trust. It's safe to receive. Remembering your place as nature, part of everything else and everything part of you. And if you wish, you can turn on your side here, find some comfort for these last two songs.
Love, I will go where you send me. Deep within, high above, I will learn from you. Listen for my part, and I will sing with all my heart, so I can know that a wind is rushing through. Let us see what love can do. Each of my life is in need of your mending. Oh, love, I am here to remember. And the broken can heal as we open our lives to your wonder. As your wind is rushing through, let us see what you can do. Love, I will come when you call me. I will swim toward the light. I will take up my life when you call. Love, whatsoever befall me. In your ways I am made. In your ways may I stay through it all. As the wind is rushing through, let us see what love can do. Love, I am here as your witness. Here I grow as a tree, as you stand up in me, here I stand. Love, I am here now to live this. As a deep breathing part, love, with all of my heart, here I am. As this wind is rushing through, let us see what love can do. Love, I will go where you send me. Deep within, high above, I will learn from you, love, I will go. Deep within, high above, I will learn from you, love.
I invite you to notice what's here now, what's here in the physical body. How is your emotional body? And what do you notice? Your energetic body. Giving yourself permission to feel it all. Even the parts that might be numb. Perhaps taking a few deep Letting yourself feel your weight resting. Giving yourself the time that you need here. Breathing into all the other bodies, simultaneously breathing at this moment with you. Remembering that no matter what you may be going through, you're not alone in this human experience. The field connects us all. The breath is the mycelium, weaving us all together. May your journey today be beneficial and supportive, not just for you, but for all others, for all beings, in all realms. And if you wish to, you can offer a little gratitude here to yourself for showing up. And just have a couple of moments here. If you wish to, you can wiggle your fingers and toes. You can maybe have a little stretch. And we're just gently going to begin bringing ourselves back into our space. And you can take your time here. There's no need to rush. And I'll share a little bit of aftercare information. So no matter what journey you may have been on today, there is a process that is happening in the body. Please do drink plenty of water to flush out any toxins that may have come into your system through the breath. 70% of your toxins are released through exhaling. Some people like to journal afterwards. You can also make marks or do creative activities, intuitive movement. You can just stay in stillness and be in your own essence. I encourage you to treat yourself with kindness for the rest of this evening, or the rest of today, and just in general at all times, really. And I will be sending an email after this with the replay and some aftercare information. And if this little free session today has been supportive or beneficial for you, I will be holding these sessions for the next couple of weeks, same time, same place, every Friday evening over the Christmas period. I know that this can be a difficult time for many people. So if you want a space to just come and breathe and be, then please do join us. Some people really love to share afterwards. It can help to integrate the experience. So we will have some time now for sharing, but don't feel that you have to. So I will just say thank you so much for joining. I hope that your experience has been exactly what you needed, whether you realize it or not. And remember that you can always listen again and have another experience with the replay. So, wishing you beautiful time, and I will close the space, stop the recording, and then we can have some time for sharing. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Nikita from Limitless Living Space, and I look forward to you joining us again.